Without Limits, Steve Prefontaine, 1972 5,000 meter. I'm actually showing a clip of the race itself and not the movie because the movie clip was copywritten. So I'm just going to go to this particular place. So this is the scene from the movie. Donald Sutherland is in it. Good movie. But I'll give you the context for those of you who are not huge running nerds like me. Steve Prefontaine, one of the greatest American runners. I won't tell you what happened to him until the end, so turn it off if you don't want the spoiler alert. He was a runner who said he would run from the front. Like, it's not about how fast you are; it's about who has the most guts. Just a really powerful, epic runner. So he runs the first mile, 5K, 3.1 miles. He runs the first mile. He's kind of stuck in the pack. The pace is a little slow. He breaks out, and I think we're going to pick it up about 9 minutes in. So it's the last 4 or 5 minutes of the race. There's a few different cutaways that happen in the movie, but the most important part is the race. And this is billed as one of the most exciting races ever. So Prefontaine goes to the front of the pack. He's going to run it hard. He doesn't have the kick at the end. And there's a couple of edge moments. And I'd say that there's probably an edge moment with a mile to go, which is about where we are. Then there's another one at about 500 meters to go, another one at about 200 meters to go. And this is truly an example of what happens when you take it to the edge and you go beyond the edge. I won't give away what happens in the race. It's fantastic. So let's get it.
Fifth McCafferty.
Saber is in this race.
Almost a cult in the United States. He's a sort of athletic beetle.
Athletic beetle.
T-shirts around, go free, all around the stadium, worn by American fans. The Europeans
Olympic
say that
finals.
he hasn't really been in a war yet.
He's pretty young.
He's got utter belief in himself.
Oregon runner.
And he's inexperienced enough in many ways not to know how good the others are.
He's inexperienced enough not to know how good the others are. Blind courage.
Another athlete who can't leave it late. A long-distance driver, really, who's got to go from home for way out. Ian Stewart in second place. Viren, who's a similar runner to Prefontaine, comes up and states his intention now. 3 laps to go. A curious run by Bedford.
He took the lead with a mile to go.
Believed to have had any sort of finish at all. Prefontaine leads, Viren second, Puttyman's third. Ian Stewart, Great Britain fourth. The Olympic champion Moody in fifth place. McCafferty, Scotland.
Talk about an edge moment here. Just absolutely pushing himself beyond the threshold, quite literally.
Straight with about 20 meters from first to last. The American leads, the Finn second. Stewart, Great Britain third.
They're strung out.
That's Puttyman's third, actually, and Stewart fourth. The chasing group. And suddenly it's starting to happen, and runners are losing touch. Bedford's next to the back now.
You got like 2 1/4 laps to go.
Tynan, who's had leg trouble all this season, right out of the race for the look of it. He's about 20, 30 meters behind the leader as they come up now with 2 to go. And Viren and Prefontaine together. Puttyman's is next,
to go.
Next, and Ian Stewart next. And these 5 are clear. McCafferty's suffering and Bedford suffering. And so the sole remaining Briton with a chance is Ian Stewart.
And he told himself that it's about who has the most guts.
And they really have left this one for the fastest finisher. The Finn, the world record holder, at 10,000 meters, the gold medalist already leads.
Here he goes.
Viren, there's been a certainty about his winning in the past 6 weeks that's almost made winning seem inevitable. Prefontaine now stating his case as he goes in front. Puttyman's covering the 2 leaders.
Not done yet.
The Olympic champion fourth, and Ian Stewart still making no move in 5th place. Norfolk trying to close with the leading 5. And into the straight for next to the last time. The chunky American driving for home. Viren following. And Ian Stewart.
Oh, he looked back. Oops.
And here comes Ian Stewart now. But they're getting away. This time the bell. Viren leads for Finland.
1 lap to go.
Is next. Moody, the champion, goes up second. Stewart trying hard to close. So too is Puttyman's. Round the bend and into that back straight.
Man. Oh, looking back. Who else is there? Counting his medal. Oh, man, he's going for it again.
Attacks on the outside, but Moody responds.
Oh.
Viren there, and
200 to go.
And these are the medal men. 200
You
meters
can
left.
run for the silver, you can run for the bronze.
Viren moves up inside Prefontaine. The Finn and the American gathering for the final attack. And here comes Viren chasing his second
One
gold
last
medal.
push, one last look back.
Viren
Man, he
goes
went
for
it with a
home.
mile out.
He is bankrupt. So too is Prefontaine. And the
Come on.
Finn
Come on,
goes in
Steve.
now.
Come on,
His
Steve.
second gold medal, and Stuart
Every time I
goes
watch it,
The Finn wins. Kaviri second. Stuart gets the bronze. Prefontaine dies in the final stride. Fourth. Buttiman's fifth. Norpeth sixth. Pala Norway seventh.
So, if you didn't know what happened, he comes in fourth. Viren wins the 5K and the 10K, and I'm pretty sure he fell. Good race to watch in this Olympics is the 800 meter with Dave Waddle as well. Stand by for the kick of Dave Waddle. So again, this is a section of Without Limits, and he knew he had to kind of stretch things out. So Pre had to stretch things out, or he was going to lose in the kick. But the courage that he took at the edge to push it with a mile to go, push it with 500 miles to go, make another play at 250 meters to go. It's just sometimes when you take it to the edge or you go beyond that threshold, it doesn't work out. He can certainly say that he gave it his all. He ran for the gold, and he fell short. I wish it were a happy story. He ended up training, had his eyes on the 76 Olympics, died in a car crash. But you can never go back and say that he didn't take it to the edge. So love this race. I hope there's some other running movies out there. I think there's one with like Brad Pitt on the 800. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to find that to see if there's a good edge moment. But this is definitely a passion of mine. The movies Without Limits. It's worth a watch. It's a true story of kind of what happened in his life and how he became that athletic beetle, as he was labeled. So if you got other movie moments where there's a situation where someone takes it to the edge or goes beyond that threshold, drop in the comments, comment, subscribe. And if you have any running ones that have an edge moment, I'd love it. Hope you have a good one.